You're watching another Raw Instinct commentary.
Hey, what is going on, everyone? Max here, or Raw Instinct, and welcome to another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay slash commentary. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about the best gun to use within Modern Warfare 3. So as a lot of you guys do know, I got this game about 4 days early, so I had a really great chance to level up, use a lot of guns, and try out all the guns in the game, and really get a real good feel from what might be the best gun to use overall within Modern Warfare 3. So some people may say this gun is overpowered, some people may say this gun's a little bit more balanced, but who knows? So the gun I chose today is the ACR, and before I get into it and talk about it, I would like to say two things. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please click that subscribe button above to stay up to date with all my Call of Duty content. I'll be doing it daily. And if you're a fellow subscriber that has been following my content for a while, please rate the video, guys. It's been really hard to stand out with all these Modern Warfare 3 videos going up, and if we can get a few hundred likes and favorites, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to put out the best content for you guys, and some of the content that you guys may actually learn from. So, talking about the ACR. So, as you guys do know, once again, got the game about 3 to 4 days early. Got a chance to level up to about 70, so I got all the guns within the game, got to use them all. So I'm going to have to come out and say one gun that really stood out to me is the ACR. Now when I unlocked it at about level 50, I believe, the gun was just so badass, and it's kind of similar to the SCAR in the game, and you'll start off with that very early on, but definitely when you're in the prestige shop, or if you guys thinking about prestiging, this is one of the guns that I really heavily suggest you actually try out, use for a little bit. It does take some time to get used to, but I mean, virtually the gun it's one of the best guns in the game. It has a very low recoil, has great damage, you can use any attachments on it, and talking about attachments, the proficiencies with this gun, you know, it's pretty much, you can use any variety of proficiencies. You can use kick, you know, you can reduce the recoil even more, which is pretty much like a laser beam. You can use attachments, which will give you 2 attachments, and you don't have to take away any perk slots. So usually I like to roll with a red dot and a silencer. Of course, using the silencer does take off a good amount of damage, but at the same time, it keeps you off the radar, and in this game, it does kill a little bit slower than Modern Warfare 2, but it kills a tad faster than Black Ops, so, you know, you shouldn't have trouble getting too much kills, but with this gun in general, you know, the magazine size is also great, so when you're killing enemies, you can probably get out 2 to 3 kills. You know, I don't see too much quad sprays or 5 sprays like that, because there's not a lot of bullets within the magazine, but overall, the gun is really badass, and a lot of people are asking me, you know, what gun would you rather use, the SCAR L, the ACR, the Type 95, and to tell you the truth, first off, I think the Type 95 has just been kind of overloaded with BS. I think the gun itself isn't that amazing. Of course, it's a 3-burst weapon, so it has a low, you know, it has a very low recoil. It's very accurate. You're not going to be all over the place, but at the same time, yeah, it may be a 1-burst. But in this game, you have to keep in mind, guys. Remember when I was talking about the map design, that all the maps are very small in this game, and everyone keeps coming back and telling me, you know, you're right, Max. All these maps are very small. I'm getting messages saying, you know, you're totally right. These maps are small. They're not really big. And I mean, you have to agree with me that using a 3-burst rifle or assault rifle within a game that has very small maps, it's quite a challenge. So unless if you plan on you know, sticking to the outskirts of maps or camping, the Type 95 is not good on all maps. Now this gun here, it's pretty much virtually good on every single map that you're playing on. As you can see here, we're playing on Intercharge, and on this map here, of course, there's, you know, very big distances and lines of sight, but at the same time, there's very short lines of sight. So I mean, the gun is very virtual as far as where you can use it. You can use it on small maps, and you can use it on some medium to the bigger size maps on this game. So finally, one of the last questions that I get asked all the time about the ACR is what is going to be the best point streaks to use and the best perks to use within this class. Now personally, for perks go, I am very specific on what perks I like in this game, and I think these are some perks that you guys are definitely going to like also. So first off, in our first perk slot is Recon or Scavenger. Of course, Scavenger giving you more ammo. You do run out of ammo quite fast in this game. In about 3 to 4 kills, I'm already completely out of ammo, so it really does suck when you have to resort on your secondary. But Recon is something that is so underrated, and I want to really make a video on this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to or not, but Recon, basically what it does is the non-pro version, if you hit someone with any type of stun grenade or even an explosive, it paints them on your map, and of course they'll be running around like a little ant and you can see them. And the pro version is any bullet damage taken by them, they'll be on the map on the little mini UAV. So I mean, that is very overpowered, especially if you just put one bullet into someone. It's basically like putting a big target on their back. Now the second perk slot, of course, Quick Draw Pro, faster aim down sight. Really amazing, guys. It does help a ton in this game, especially for a few guns like the Type 95 or the ACR. Being able just to shoot down really fast and aim down your sights really fast is a huge advantage in this game, especially because the guns do kill kind of fast. Now in the third perk slot, finally, we have Dead Silence or Sit Rep. Both are self-explanatory, of course. Dead Silence, silencing your footsteps, and Set Rep, being able to see those explosives, because in this game, of course, there's a bunch of Bettys, there's a bunch of Claymores, and Bettys are not that good in this game, to tell you the truth. That's something I've been figuring out, but, you know, in the end, it's something that can kill you, and that's something that can end your kill streak. Now, finally going into the strike packages within this game, I think a lot of them are overused, and some of them are really underused. So, of course, getting into the first, which is my favorite, is the Specialist strike package, guys. This is quite amazing. Of course, you can select your 2, 4, and 6 perks you unlock when you get each of those kills. But once you get 7 kills with your gun, you unlock every single perk in the game, and you're basically like a walking tank. It's very amazing. You have extreme conditioning, you have fast aim down sights, you have assassin, you have everything. You have sleight of hand, you have scavenger. You're a tank, guys. This is an amazing strike package to use. You even get the MOAB if you're interested in getting that in the future. But it's also just really good to go beast, get a high KD, and really just cap flags to anything what you want. So keep that in mind when you're choosing your strike packages. Definitely try out the Specialist strike package. But if going into support, of course support, you don't die and your kill streaks will keep building. But of course, that's mainly just to support your team. Now, if you're playing maybe like a free-for-all, or if you're playing something where you're trying to focus more on kills, maybe like a team deathmatch, in the Assault tier, my favorite loadout as far as perks go is the Predator, the 8H6 Overwatch, and the third you can pick up, you know, with your choice, either a Pavlo, an Osprey Gunner, or an AC-130. Either of those works. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a quick little ACR gameplay I have here. It's a 47-4 gameplay. I would really appreciate a like and or a favorite, guys. It really does help me out, and it's very hard to stand out within the crowd, as you guys do know, so please keep that in mind. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button above if you're new, and have a great day, guys. Peace. On screen, I have a video to my best MOB gameplay with a 30-0 followers with the gold ACR. Make sure to click the screen and check it out. Peace, guys.